prompted me to look at how I say or don't say, I'm sorry, I forgive you, I thank you, and I love you. It's been wonderful.
You know, this is not steroids, this is bacon right here. So all natural, I'm telling you what.
Father Wagner is a classmate of mine from when I was studying in Rome, and he and I talked, and I asked him if he would come up and do a parish mission for us. And he suggested doing the 4 phrases. And so I thought it was a great idea. I looked at his website to see what it was about, and I liked what I saw. You know, it gave the people a real understanding, I think, of their faith, of the Mass, and what they're supposed to do as Catholics. So I thought it was great.
My name's Gene Kiek, and I'm the pastoral associate here at St. John Newman. I attended Father Wagner's 4 phrases that can change your life last night, and they were marvelous. The best thing about Father Wagner is he's got 2 great approaches. First of all, it's humor. Father touches you right where your life is and shows you where the humor is, and then when you're listening to him and laughing with him, he gives you the truth about the gospel and where Jesus is in your life. What more could you ask for?
Gasp again.
Thanks a lot, Father.
No, wait for it. I was kind of a nerd. I know. I enjoyed Star Trek, and I tell you what, Star Trek, that's right, we have one other fan in the house, that's good. Live long and prosper, all right, yeah, he's got it, see? All right, we got another one over there, the International Brotherhood of guys that couldn't get dates in high school. So, let me tell you how much I like Star Trek. I actually had a uniform. I love uniforms. I think that's 90% of the reason I got into the priesthood was the uniform.
You hear it with a comedy and then a punch in the stomach with the truth.
It all comes down to that one thing, love. Love, 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 love. And I'm not talking about, you know, this kind of lovey-dovey, touchy-feely stuff. There's nothing wrong with that, but we're talking about the depths of our heart kind of love. The kind of love that makes a father love his son even when he messes up. The kind of love that you and I are called to in this divine life. That is what we are called to. That is what true love is. And if we want to know what the big red button is, what sin is, it's the exact opposite. Sin, the big red button, is when we choose not to love. So we choose not to do what's right for the people we are in.
Father Wagner's 4 phrases has actually changed my life. It has got me to reconnect with my faith and forgive some people that I've been holding grudges against.
We're made in the image and likeness of God. We're made first to be free. The second thing we're made to be is in relationship. And the third thing is love. God is love. You and I are called to love. Everything comes back to love. Everything, 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 everything. Even St. Paul says it in Corinthians that faith and hope will pass away and all that will be left is love. And that is what every single relationship is here to do for us, is to teach us how.
First of all, we had a lot of people here the first night. We had somewhere around 700-800 people the first night. Second night, for when we had confessions after, we had 900 people. The very fact that more people came, a change was happening. People were leaving here speaking to me about what a great opportunity this was for them, that they're learning so much about who they are with Christ. So that tells me that I think Father Wagner's mission on the 4 phrases is a phenomenal thing. Here's what I'm impressed with. He's able to weave humor with something very, very serious. It could be all fluff, but it's not. There's a real depth to it. And so, to me, if you want to learn something about your faith and so on, listen to Father Wagner's 4 phrases, and you'll get out of humor a very concrete message of God.
That's what happens, is when we sin against somebody, it puts that great big gap between us. As I mentioned at Mass today, it puts that gap between us and God. It puts that gap between us and each other. It even makes a division within ourselves. So that freedom that we had to do what is good and excellent is now damaged. That those relationships that define us with God and with other people is now damaged, and we no longer have the ability to love the way that we have been designed to love. And that's what Jesus does, is he comes to fix that. He comes to fix it so that we don't have to live in shame and guilt. We don't have to live alone. We don't have to live in fear. And he teaches us how to repair the relationship. And what Jesus does, he is the second Adam. and there's a second Eve in Mary, and there's even another tree. It's the tree of the cross that we see there. That's what happens, is that Jesus comes to teach us how to repair our relationships.